The other two are going to get launched very, very, very soon.
You are not ready for this.
2, 1, 0.
Wow.
Look at it, yeah, wow.
T20 leagues, Test cricket, ODI cricket, tours, tri-series, IPL, mad action in the play. Absolutely gorgeous shot.
It is one of the biggest heavyweight contests in the entire wide world of sport.
Clean Bowl brings to you. Send in your entries to us. Here it is time for the big one. Absolute cinema from that teaser. That was crazy, isn't it? But what is MADSHOTS? What did you think it is when you first heard about it? Tell us in the comments, what did you think about MADSHOT? What do you think it is? What do you think it is going forward, and so many things. So we saw the teaser, we saw the MADSHOTS teaser, and that particular montage in between would have given you a fair idea of what MADSHOTS is probably going to be, right? Now, there is one thing that is very, very prevalent at this age of cricket, right? Which is the T20 cricket, which is the power hitting, right? Even any form of cricket, even, when you look at Test cricket, people are, bringing in baseball, the aggressive style of play and so on. So in the age of T20s, the power hitting has improved so much. Like, we see a lot of high scoring venues, we see a lot of high scoring games, boundaries, sixes, shorter boundaries, and more runs in each and every contest. 20 overs, cross 250, and then 50 overs cross 350, 400 easily, right? See, we often get to see a lot of crazy shots in cricket, right? So MADSHOTS will obviously feature those crazy shots. But not only that, we also have a special addition. What is that? We have a ranking leaderboard. Okay, we have a ranking leaderboard which is backed by a solid, set of systems. That'll, also have, multiple seasons, different campaigns, and then, we'll have the all-time rankings. We'll have, knockout clashes, head-to-head clashes between the different shots, right? We'll have Hall of Fame, a lot of them. Okay, well, I'll discuss everything about it in detail with you. If you don't want to miss all of that, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon so that you don't miss a MADSHOT before it's already played. You'll have a lot of questions, right? Who decides the rankings? How is the entries decided? How the shots are going to get featured? How are they validated? A lot of them, right? How are the sessions conducted? So many of them. There are a lot of things to discuss. I'll definitely explain all of them in detail. But before we go into that, a little bit of history, right? The MADSHOTS teaser launched yesterday, right? But what if I tell you MADSHOTS existed from almost 2 years ago? Right? I'll just show you. So, there we go. Nathan Lyon against Amir Jamal, Pakistan cricketer, and yeah, there you see the reverse sweep for a big six of Nathan Lyon. Nathan Lyon is one of the greatest spinners Australia has ever produced, and this was Australia versus Pakistan in 2024 game. As you can see, it was posted up 2024 MADSHOTS Part 1, and as we go up, we see another one. Mitchell Santner against Virat Kohli. Gently taps it down the third man for a beautiful four. That was also a great shot. The point is, this was 2016, right? Very, very long ago, like almost 10 years ago from now. And at that point of time, we don't often see this kind of a shot being played, right? Especially from someone like Virat Kohli. He, rarely used to go with the unorthodox hits and so on. So this is another feature, right? But what is this? What is all this? Why, like, if MADSHOTS is already there, why is it getting launched again? Or is this something different? What is this? These two parts, these two editions are basically the pilot editions, or, the pre-season, as you call them. But the premiere of MADSHOTS is going to be on. Drum rolls, please. Bro, what about that shot? What shot? That shot. Oh. With a stock running down around the wicket, MSD just sweeps it around the wicket, angling in. This man just doesn't care. Sheer power from the bottom of the bat. Just sweeps that one. Look at that. Just sweeps that one with the full bat swing straight into the leg side boundary for a huge six. Absolutely huge six. Crazy shot, isn't it? What shot is it? Put it down in the comments along with the timestamps. No, actually, we'll put the timestamps for you. Just put down what shot is it. We are going to feature so many more of absolutely gorgeous shots like this in our brand new series, MADSHOTS. So how does this work? Let's come to the crux of it. Let's come to the actual working part of it, right? We will feature multiple entries. We will feature shots from all the professional cricket, right? Men's, women's, IPL, T20s, ODI cricket, Test cricket, internationals, tri-series, tours, under 19, MLC. You have state leagues happening across India and all other different countries. The European T20 Premier League is going to start. You have IL T20. A lot of action, a lot of cricketing action throughout the year. The key part here is that we are going to rank the shots. Every time a new entry comes in into MADSHOTS, we are going to rank the shots. Remember, there is no strict rule here, as I have previously mentioned. There is no strict, rigid rule structure, sort of bounding this entire series. No, because we want to keep it fun, raw and authentic. So we're not going to have that kind of rigid rule structure. And also a very famous ranking system that's been prevalent these days, which is the blind ranking system. We are not going to have the blind ranking system. Why so? New entry comes in, new entry probably deserves a better place than the existing ones, probably a number 2 or number 3, but some other entry occupies the number 2, number 3. So we don't want that to happen, right? So we're not going to follow a blind ranking system, but we will follow a very flexible open ranking systems. For any new rankings, for any new entry, the rankings will be flexible. The rankings will be reordered, right? Sometimes the entry might go on to the last position, sometimes the entry might go on to the first position or somewhere in the middle. You never know. Now I hear 2 questions from you, right? Who picks these entries? Who picks what's going to get featured in MADSHOTS? And number 2, who is going to rank them, right? We will have our own picks, right? Clean Bold will have their own picks with the MADSHOTS, digging out crazy shots out there in the world of cricket. But you're the viewer, you're the crazy cricket fan. You can also join in here. You can also send in your entries to us to get a feature along with a mention in the MADSHOTS. And coming to the rankings part, we will again decide, which pick gets to which rank and who gets to wear which rank and so on. We'll decide the entire rankings. But as mentioned, we want to keep the rankings open and flexible. We want to follow a very flexible ranking system over here. So every week that there is going to be 2 entries or 2 features, 2 episodes of MADSHOTS. Okay, so every single week we will be launching the leaderboard. We will be revealing the leaderboard and we will be revealing a little bit in the episodes itself on what the rank will be for that particular shot, but you will have the complete picture, you'll have the clear picture in the rankings leaderboard. All this, it's not at all very complicated. Just do one thing, make sure you save this video so that you can come back to it later on. Apart from this ranking system, we'll be having multiple seasons across the year, right? We'll have IPL, we'll have international, a lot of them will have multiple seasons across the year, and each of the season will have, towards the end of each season, we'll have a knockout head-to-head clash. Why do we do that? We are going to find the top 3 finishers, the winner, the runner-up and the 3rd place finisher for each of the season. Along with that, we are going to feature those top 3 in the Hall of Fame of MADSHOTS. We're not only going to feature the shots, we're also going to feature the people behind it, right? Suppose if one of the entries is brought by Clean Board, one of the entries is brought by you, one of you fans, right? The 3rd place entry is brought by one of you fans, one of the other fans, right? All 3 of them are going to get featured in the Hall of Fame along with who gave this particular entry. They're also going to get a big shout out. They're also going to get featured. So this kind of a league-based system is what we're going to follow. But after every season, do we forget this particular ranking, forget these set of shots, and then do we just throw them away? No. What we do is that, look, cricket is crazy. There is a lot of shots that happening, but there are some shots that are really, all-time greats, right? We do not want to keep them away. We do not want to forget about them, right? For the same reason, we are going to maintain an all-time ranking list. Okay, so this all-time ranking list will basically contain all the shots across the seasons. Okay, irrespective of the seasons, it will contain all the shots ranked as per our choice, as per your choice. So when we move from one season to other season, the season leaderboard gets reset. We are going to have new entries. We are going to have new participants for that season. But remember, the all-time rankings is still on. So you don't need to worry. One of the very good shots in season 1 probably didn't even get to the Hall of Fame. But that is much better than the winner of the season 2. things like that can happen, but we don't need to worry about that because we do have the all-time rankings, and the best shot from the top 10 of the all-time rankings will definitely go into the Hall of Fame, right? Apart from this, we have one more thing, which is the wild card entry, right? As mentioned, we'll have 2 entries, per week and so on and so forth. But apart from this, since it's a league setup, since we are also going to have knockouts, we also have the room for a wild card entry. You'll know more about this, later. Again, this is not at all very complicated. It's all going to be very, very fun and simple. And you people will have a lot of say in what's happening throughout this series, right? All of this really, really sounds crazy. All of this really, really sounds insane, right? And you, the viewer, you, the crazy cricket fan, and you do want to join in, right? What do you have to do? You just have to follow simple steps that I'm going to tell you right now. Go to Instagram, find Clean Bold, follow us on Instagram, and find the MADSHOTS teaser reel. Send that reel, share that reel with us in our DMs, and then send in your entries to us. Send in your MADSHOTS entry, which you would like to get featured in the episodes, right? Along with your entries, if you can go one step further, right? You can go and find the story of that game. You can find that story. You can go find that scenario. What particular match scenario was it? Because in our rankings, one of the factors that is going to be a big influence is the match scenario. Because there could be a shot that looks very simple, but in that particular match scenario, that is one of the greatest shots. But there could be a shot that looks very complex, but that match scenario was completely different, where it was a dead rubber, or the chase was already lost and one of the batters was just hitting sixes for fun, right? So these are different match scenarios, and match scenarios will definitely play a big part in the rankings system. So if you're sending in your entries, if you can send that match scenario and a little bit of story behind the match and with all the details, then it is going to be more fun for you. Talking about Instagram, somebody asked me, what is on your Instagram? So MADSHOTS is just the beginning of everything, right? 10 days back, we released an announcement video saying there is going to be a series of announcements from Clean Bold. We do have one more surprise for you in the pipeline. It is going to come out very, very soon. After that, series announcement, we have launched 2 out of 4 series so far. We have released the 2 out of 4 announcements so far, and the other 2 are going to get launched very, very, very soon. Keep waiting. Stay tuned to us. For this MADSHOTS premier season is going to go very, very long. You don't want to miss out on that. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your cricket crazy friends, and ask them to participate. And if they'd like to get featured, they can send in your entries. You can send in your entries. All you have to do is go find us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram, and share the MADSHOTS teaser reel with us before sending in your entries, along with a pinch of match story if possible. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter too for all the updates. Stay tuned to us, guys. A lot of fun, a lot of interesting action coming up. See you soon.